Hey guys, welcome back to Karan's Cuisine. Cranberries and cornbread are major ingredients needed for a successful Thanksgiving dinner. So today I'll be combining the two and making cranberry cornbread muffins with a hint of orange juice taste. The ingredients needed are 1 cup of orange juice, 2 eggs, half a teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of butter, 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup and 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour or maida, 1/4 cup of dried cranberries. You can use up to 1 cup, but I don't really like cranberries, so I'm using 1/4 cup. Half a cup of sugar, and if you want it sweeter, you can use 3/4 cups. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. First step is to whisk together all your dry ingredients except for sugar and cranberries. Step is to whisk your sugar and butter, which I've cut into small pieces, together until it gets creamy, which takes about a minute. Then add the eggs and whisk it for another minute. For about a minute, and this is the fluffy consistency that you want. Okay. Now mix this with the orange juice into the dry ingredients. Doing this process makes the muffins more fluffy, but if you don't want that, you can just mix the dry ingredients and then the wet ingredients right after. The batter is ready, and this is the consistency. And the last step is to add the dried cranberries. We just have dried cranberries, but you can also use fresh cranberries. And usually they tend to sink to the bottom of the muffins. So we're coating them with the teaspoon of flour that I talked about earlier so that they don't sink. Now transfer this to a muffin tray with the muffin cups around it and bake this for 375 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Transferred all my batter to the muffin tray, and I filled it up about to 2/3 of the cups. And since I have jumbo muffin cups, I'm only getting 6 muffins. But now that they're ready to put in the oven, I can bake them at 375 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. I just pulled it out of the oven after 23 minutes, and now it's time to cool it for 5 minutes before I can taste it. I set it aside to cool for about 5 minutes now, and now they're nice and cold and ready to eat, but they're still like warm, but just not hot. Okay, and you can see that I sprinkled like a little bit of cinnamon on this one before it bakes, and it makes it look good. And for people who like cinnamon taste, this will make it taste good as well. And another thing that you can do, make it look good and taste good, is to just drizzle a little bit of chocolate syrup. And this makes it look like a little more interesting and kind of like a store-bought muffin. And the taste with cornbread and chocolate mix is just amazing. So I'll just taste this. This is really good. Make sure to check out my other Thanksgiving recipes and like and subscribe.